All right, welcome to C-Buzz Sports Cards. What's up today, guys? We're gonna do a rip of Skybox 1990. So picked up, I think this is my fourth box. Picked up this one and another just recently on eBay, only 90 bucks. And so in here, the thing is, there's a lot of Michael Jordan cards. That's what we're gonna be looking for. You've got a lot of other good players. You've got Ewing, Barkley, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, Drexler, Sean Kemp, Malone, Stockton. There's a lot of guys, but obviously the big attraction, what we're looking for is Michael Jordan. We're going to see, hopefully we pull some of those, so we'll get into it, see what we can find. This is my fourth box of these. Well, this will be the third I've opened, fourth I've bought. In the first one, my son and I found, I think we found, four Michael Jordans, four MJs. Nice thing is these are old cards, but they don't stick together. Packs are a little tricky to open sometimes. So. It's a lot of cards though. Patrick Ewing. And they also have a green box. It's a Series 2. And I think I've opened one or two of those. I've opened a few of these. And I found more Jordans in the black box, the Series 1. And the cards, for the most part, come out. I mean, if you look at these, they're coming out in pretty good condition. I mean, they're not sticking together. I mean, there's no creases, bends. The big thing with these is the centering. There we go. We got our first Jordan. Let's see, how does that one look? Let's take a peek. That one is pretty decent. I think it's a little off center. Little thinner on that side than that side. The surface looks really good. Corners look good. I don't know if that'll get a 10 or not. Back looks good. But we've got our first Jordan, pack number 1, or pack number 2. We've got a Ewing too. We'll set him aside. So we'll put all the good players aside. A lot of cards in these boxes. I think there's 36 packs? Yeah, 36 packs, 15 cards per box. There's really no inserts. It's a bunch of base cards. But this design, it's a cool design. It was pretty unique at the time. Oh, Larry Bird. We got our first Bird. But yeah, this was the first thing to come out that was totally different. You've got the gold borders, the colorful backgrounds. They're a cool looking card. And the reason I've been getting into them is, I mean, what you can hit. And for the price of a box, when you're paying 90 or 100 bucks a box, a PSA 10 Jordan is selling for $700-800 bucks, give or take. That stuff's on the rise. I mean, these are not a rare card. In PSA 10, they become a little more rare. But when you think about the price you're spending on the box and the return you can get, I mean, it's not bad. Isaiah Thomas. And the Jordan is far and away the most valuable card. If you get it in a PSA 10, like I said, it's $700-800 bucks. Little print line on that one. Olajuwon, little off center. But there's a lot of other cards too that have a little value. Malone, that one's pretty good. Little blemish on the bottom of that though. But the Larry Birds in a PSA 10 are selling for $80-90 bucks. Magic, I think the same thing. Barkley, I think, is around that price. You'll find Rodmans, Pistons, Rodmans in these. I don't know how much he's selling for in a 10. You got Sean Kemp. There's a bunch of sort of like secondary guys below. You've got the Jordan tier, and then you've got Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Charles Barkley, and then guys just below that where their PSA 10 will sell for 50, 60 bucks. So I think those are guys like Ewing, probably Olajuwon, Malone. But, you know, with the number of cards in a box like this, you can do fairly well. And they're a cool card. The Barkley. So we're getting, I think we're like 7 packs in now. Still got a ways to go. Try and keep it moving for you guys. Malone. Olajuwon. In the Series 2, there are a number of other players that you won't find in Series 1. You'll find a lot of different team inserts in Series 2. So I don't know, I'm surprised that the price of these boxes is still hanging around at 90 or 100 bucks. I think that people just have them, they've got them in their closet or storage or whatever. They probably haven't opened them in a long time. I haven't seen a ton of videos on these. I know there was a Jordan guy, Cajun Cardboard, that was talking about these just last week. He's a big Jordan collector, and I like to watch his videos from time to time. He has a lot of cool insight, information. Oh, try to make sure I keep it up on the camera here. Got this overhead camera, and I want to make sure I don't get too far behind it. All right, what else do we have here? Trying to fly through these a little bit. Larry Bird again. Let's see, how does that one look? We'll check it out in a second. That one looks pretty good. I mean, it's pretty well centered. I don't know how well you guys can see that up there. The surface looks good, corners look good. Oh, no, I think there's a little, oh, that's just dust. There we go. Surface is good. Maybe a small, tiny ding, but not really. Back is pretty good. I mean, it could be centering maybe 9, 9.5. I don't know if it's a perfect 10 on the centering. It's tough to say, but it's pretty good. It's close, so not a bad card. I'm always a Larry Bird fan. This is back in a fun era of basketball. Horace Grant. I don't think that card's probably worth much, but 90s Bulls. So what I found in the prior box that I opened, I think the first box that we opened, there were 4 Jordans. I sent 2 of those. 2 of those are off to be graded as we speak. The other 2 were decent, but one was, there was a little centering, there was another one with a little bit of a crease. And then, I'm trying to remember, I got a little mixed up because I had some Series 1 and then some green Series 2 boxes of the same 1990 Skybox. So I think I've got like 8 or 9 Jordans floating around. In the green boxes, I didn't hit as many Jordans. I think the second box of the black, I got 2, and then the green boxes, maybe I picked up 2. And there were a few of them that were in bad condition. Still cool, but just not, not worth grading. So I'm hoping today in this box we can pick up another 1 or 2 that we can send in to be graded. The question becomes, with PSA and the value bulk shut down, you pay $80 to get the Jordan graded, or do you wait? And Rodman. And the other thing is when PSA reopens value bulk, what price is it going to be at? A lot of people are speculating the price is probably going to be higher. I'm sure it will be. I mean, it's supply and demand. If the demand is that high, and they can't keep up with it, I don't see any reason why they wouldn't raise the price. That's just standard business. Whether that's fair or not is a whole other question, but I don't think it's going to stop people from grading, because what are the other options? It'd be nice if other graders were looked at with the same esteem and they sold as well as PSA. It'd be nice if, like, the Beckett stuff, I like Beckett. I've not graded with CGC or SGC. But I mean, Beckett's been around a long time. From what I know now, apparently Beckett and PSA are owned by the same companies, but I think they've got totally separate operations. So while they might have similar or the same ownership, they're still 2 separate companies. So they do things a little bit differently. I do like the Beckett subgrades. I think it's nice. It provides a little more insight into how they arrived at the specific grade. PSA can be tricky sometimes, but I'll say this: when I've gotten higher end cards graded and it's worth paying for a higher service level, like, I don't remember what they're, Super Express, or I don't remember the different names specifically, but they'll have different levels where they give you the grader notes. And so they're essentially telling you what issues they saw, if any, and why. And it's nice because that shines a little more light into how they arrived at the grade. And I gotta say, I've found they've been pretty accurate and pretty fair. I just got Rodman again. Still looking for some Jordans here. I just got a submission done a few days ago. I'm waiting for it to get sent back. And there was a Curry Kaboom, Scream Kaboom, Pippen, Bruce Pippen, surprising. What else did I have in there? I had 2 Edwards downtowns, Anthony Edwards, the Cherry and the Spoon, and the Wolf downtown, Magic Johnson. Oh, huh. A little bent there on the corner. And I'll go into a little story about the Edwards downtown. I bought it on eBay, authenticity guarantee. It was a Panini 1-in-1, I think the 2023 downtown with the Cherry and the Spoon. Cool card, and big Ant fan. We're in Minnesota up here. Listed in near mint condition, and got the card, and I had a bunch of other cards come in at the same time, and looked at it. It was cool, and I kind of looked inside the case, and looked like there might have been a little wear on some of the corners. But it's a black card, and sometimes the white is a little more noticeable on the edges. And it took a couple weeks before my son and I noticed it. Well, I noticed it, that my son was with me, and we saw that the sticker on the top of the slab that, you know, Panini slabs it and puts a Panini 1-in-1 sticker, Tom Kemp, on the top of the card. And I noticed that that sticker was not, it looked like it had almost been peeled back and then replaced, because you could see where adhesive had stuck on the case before, and the sticker was in a new position and it didn't line up with the adhesive. And there was a little bit of slack in the top of the sticker. And I thought, well, that's a little weird. And I said, wait a second, I wonder if this could be opened without that sticker being taken off. And so I was able to slide the case open and open the whole slab up. And then I realized, I think someone had switched the card out. I think they had opened that Panini 1-in-1 slab, taken the card out, put one in that was in worse condition, and then sold it to me as new and as in near mint condition. Because I pulled it out and I saw surface scratches on the front of the card, and there was, you could see once you got the card out of the case, a little more wear on the corners. And that was disappointing. And that's one that we sent into PSA just because I wanted to see, well, what's it gonna grade? And I figured it would have some issues, and it came back a 7. So I don't know, I'm not sure what to do about that. That was a card I bought now back in the winter. So I don't know, I think I'll just leave it as a 7, sell it, you know, call it probably a small loss and move on. But it's just something to note going forward. Wow, 1 Jordan so far. Surprised. I thought we would have picked up 2 or 3, but I guess we got lucky in some of the other boxes. I do have one more box upstairs. I'll probably do a separate video and we'll open that and see what happens. Yeah, I'm surprised. This box we didn't hit many. We had a few birds. I think we had 1 Magic Johnson, 1 or 2 Barkleys, 1 Jordan only. It'd be nice to hit 1 more Jordan. Come on now. Steve Kerr, Magic. All right, last pack. Let's see. Little last pack Magic, maybe. Probably not. Stockton. Okay, all right, that's it. We had 1, I believe 1 Jordan. Double check this stack. Well, so how'd we do? I mean, look, we spent 90 bucks on the box. I mean, some of these cards still cool. I mean, it's a nice Rodman that's centered really well. A little dust on it, but it's a nice Malone, good shape. I mean, the cards for the most part come out of the pack in pretty good shape. I mean, it's solid. The Rodman, Reggie, the first 3-point king, Stockton, Hakeem, a couple of Hakeems. I mean, there's definitely some that's a little off center there. Definitely not a 10. So if it's not going to get a 10, I don't know that it's going to be worth grading. But Malone's a little issue on the bottom of the Malone. That's right. Yeah, Larry's pretty good. I think we had 2 pretty solid Larrys. The Jordan we did pick up it's pretty good. I don't know if it's gonna get a 10. It looks like it might be a touch off center. so it's hard to say. It could be a 9 or Beckett like a 9.5. Maybe Beckett it could get a 10 and just a 9.5 on the center. I don't know. We'll see. I might send that in. Probably wait and see. I've got another box of this to open upstairs, so I'll do another video for that. And then I picked up a box of 1990 or 1991 NBA hoops. I've never opened that, so we're gonna check that out, do a little Jordan hunt. So anyway, I think that's it for now. Tell you what, subscribe if you can. If you want to see more videos, please do. Leave a comment below. If you leave a comment below, we'll give away, I'll mail one of these Larry Birds off. So leave a comment below, and sometime, we'll say within a week from today, anybody that leaves a comment, I'll choose a winner. I'll send you a message, get your address. I'll pay to have it shipped out. I'll ship you a Larry Bird. And then, yeah, check out we've got an eBay store, cbuzz0017. On eBay, I've got a bunch of cards for sale. I'll have a bunch more going up. Lots of football, basketball, baseball, some UFC. I'll have more higher end stuff going up. But right now, I've got a lot more modern stuff up there. I think I've got not a ton of stuff, but 60, 70 cards, a lot more to go. I'll have some cool stuff coming up soon, some kabooms, maybe some mangas. But anyway, yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks.